everyone, welcome to Life Joyfully Done. I'm Jen, and today I'm going to be opening up this box, which is part of the DIY Disney Christmas gift swap. I actually coordinated the swap, and I invited several of my favorite Disney DIY YouTubers to join me, and what we all did was send craft items to our recipient to construct a Disney themed Christmas gift craft, and that is what I'm going to be opening, and then I will film myself making the craft that my sender had in mind. Now you're probably wondering, who sent me this box? Well, it is one of my favorites, Sariea of DreamItDIY. She has a fabulous channel with lots of great ideas. She is actually the one that inspired me to start making my own ears, which these are not my own ears, but she did inspire me to start doing that. Box has been pre-cut, and let's see what was sent. Oh, look at this. She put a little stocking in here with D for Dunn. How cute is that? Love it. Thank you so much. We did talk about putting just a little bit of extra magic that wasn't for the craft, but just something for the recipient. So thank you for that. I appreciate it. And then we've got some tissue paper covering up everything else. I'm so excited to see what craft she had in mind for me. So let's take a look at what we've got. Oh, we've got a card here. So let's take a peek. Oh, it's super cute. Look at Mickey. How cute. I love it. I love everything Disney Christmas, and that is probably why I coordinated this swap, because I wanted to see what everybody came up with. And I'm going to tell you, these channels, like I said, they're all in the description, but you're going to want to watch these videos. Such creative people. All right. It says, have a jolly, joyful, and oh so Merry Christmas. This card is definitely going up on the wall for the month of December. All right, and then I'm thinking these are, yep, let's see, instructions maybe? Let's see. Hey there, I'm so excited to see you bring this piece to life. I loved getting to know you through this swap, and you are so sweet and endearing. Aw, thank you. Feel free to open the little wrapped gift before starting the craft. I hope you like it. I was really excited to see how much you love Wally, because I also adore him and his movie. Your craft is essentially a painted canvas with lights, but I thought it would be precious for it to look like a galaxy, and all the stars are bulbs with the LED lights. Oh wow, that is very, very interesting. And yes, I adore Wally so very much. I mean, I don't know if you guys can see him, but he's got a whole little shelf to himself. And then it says, Taryn, I hope I said that right, Twinkle Bell Taryn, did a craft kind of like this on her channel. Here's a link if you need help adding the lights. And she put like a QR code so that I could scan it. Perfect, so smart, and I'm hoping that I can get that because I'm not very technologically, I don't know what the word is, but you know what I mean. For painting galaxy, painting is, whoops. Oh gosh, I thought my camera stopped working. Anyway, it says, for painting galaxy, painting, it's very simple. But I found a tutorial that can walk you through it if you like. Finally, I thought it would be cute to cut out a little Wally and Eve, glue them onto the tiny wood blocks I included, and glue them to the canvas. Then they can be 3D from the canvas. I included a couple of sizes because I didn't know which you'd prefer. I hope that makes sense. Message me if you need clarification. Ha ha ha. All the best. Sariea DreamItDIY. Thank you so much for this detailed note. Really appreciate it. I will be checking out those videos for sure because I'm creative, but I like to have a guideline. We'll put it that way. All right, and then let's see what else. We've got a couple other pieces. Oh, yep, so these are the Wally and Eve that she printed out. So we've got this size, and then we've got a little bit bigger right here. Oh my goodness, this is so much fun. I'm so excited for this swap. So excited. Okay, and then I'll show you what else it looks like in here after we took off that tissue paper. So we've got the gift that she was talking about, and then all of the supplies. All right, so what do you guys think? Should I open up the gift now? I think so. So that way I can just jump right into the craft afterwards. All right, so we have this cute little box with the ribbon. And it says Happy Holidays all over. Oh, how cute. One of my other favorites is Tiana. And I just love that it's got Prince Naveen on here as a little frog. It's a Christmas ornament. How beautiful is that? Can you guys see? Oh my gosh. Love it. And we love Disney Christmas ornaments, so this is perfect. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Love it. There is one more thing. I don't know if you guys saw it, but in this tissue paper, and I'm not sure if it's part of the craft or not, so I'm going to go ahead and open it now. Oh yes, so this is the little wood blocks that she was talking about, as well as the LED lights. So what I'm going to do is we're going to move over to my craft area and get started on this awesome Wally and Eve craft. Thank you so much for sending all these items. I'm so excited. All right, to avoid getting paint on my favorite Disney Christmas shirt, I went ahead and threw on my sweatshirt and took off the ears so I could get serious about this craft. Now I'm going to show you the supplies that she sent before we jump into it. So let me just show you. She sent a like value pack, like with several different paint brushes and even some sponges. This is going to help out immensely because I did watch the videos that she suggested, and confession time, yes, it was very simple instructions, but I'm very, very particular when I make something. Like, I get a little, I don't know what the word is, but I really like to make sure I do it right. And something that's so free-flowing and can be interpreted anyway really is difficult for me to do. I like to have set instructions, and X goes here and Y goes there. But this is very much a, you know, be creative, do what you want type of thing. So I might call in reinforcements for this, just to put my mind at ease. Not that I'm stressed out, but it is just not something I typically do. And I know that the kids would be immensely helpful in this situation. But before I decide on that, let's go ahead and show you what else she sent along to complete this project. All right, looks like we have lots of paint. We have some purple. This is a beautiful purple. And I will put in the description the links to the videos that she had suggested. We also have, this is called Real Navy. It's like a really dark blue. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see the colors very well because of the like glare of the lights, but of course this is a pink. It's called Pure Pink. And then we have a lighter blue here called Light Blue. And there is that. And we've got some white right here. Few more colors in here. Ooh, I like this. This is gonna make it really glittery and beautiful, very much like a galaxy. I love this. Wow. I don't think I've seen this kind of paint before. Love it. All right, and then I think this is the last one. Yep. This one is called Blue Sapphire, and it's a metallic paint. Wow, great variety of paints. I'm really excited to see how this turns out. She also put in here the blocks that I spoke to you about earlier and the LED light. So these are just like little wooden blocks, and from watching previous videos of hers, as well as Erica Diacampo, who is actually who I sent my box to, they both use these blocks a lot to create that 3D effect on their projects. And then of course I showed you the LED light right here. And then we have a canvas, of course. And here we go. It is an 8x10. And we're gonna go ahead and make sure that that was it. Yep, nothing else in the box. And now the decision. do I call in the kids to help me out? I think I just might, and I believe we have some blank canvases of our own in the craft area around the corner. So yes, we're gonna call the kids. All right, I brought in the reinforcements, and we have already brought to the table some more supplies so each of them can make their very own wall. Yeah, so we have 2 more canvases. Alex has already started making the holes for his LED lights because we thought it might be better to do that before we painted, so we didn't mess it up, right?
Yeah.
So how are you doing that, Alex?
I have a hammer and a nail, and I plotted out some points for stars, and I just started hammering away.
Yes, but we did put a piece of cardboard underneath so that we didn't damage our wood
table.
Yes, our wood table here that we got from JCPenney's when they went out of business locally. And yeah. Can you stop for a second so I can say what else we're going to be doing?
Yes.
Okay. Alyssa and I have cut out the little Wally pictures that were sent, so we each have one to put on our canvas. And we have our paint brushes here. Now, I have let the kids watch those videos that I've already watched that were suggested, and I think we have a pretty good idea of how to do this, right?
Yep.
So we are going to show you our progress as we go, and we hope you enjoy it. Ready to get going, Liz? All right. While these guys are laying out their paint, I'm going to go ahead and Mod Podge Wally and Eve so that they can dry while we're doing the painting portion, so that they're ready to go once we are done. Alyssa's already putting down some of her paint. Alex has completed all his little holes for the lights. And you asked me to do yours, right?
Yeah.
And Alyssa, you opted not to Mod Podge?
Yep.
Okay, because what's your plan for Wally and Eve?
Just to stick them on there.
Okay, so she's going to just stick them on her canvas, and Alex and I are going to do like the 3D effect that was suggested. So let's get started, guys. Okay, so far these guys are rocking through it, and I haven't even put any paint on mine. I am mentally trying to plan it out where I want the dots, but I know it doesn't really matter because I'm going to blend it all, so I guess I just need to jump into it, right guys? Mm-hmm. Okay. So this is the darkest, so this goes on the outside.
Yeah, I did. I agree. I put too much.
All right, so here. Alright, the kids have already gotten all the paint on theirs, and I've finally put all my stars on here because I started to do the paint. I don't know if you guys saw that, but I started to do the paint, and then I was like, oh no, I've got to do the stars. So I've done that for mine, and now I can put my paint on. But first, I want to show you guys, Alex, hand me my other camera. I'm going to show you guys what the kids have done so far, and we're going to just use this so that I don't have to move that camera. And let's show you what Alex has got here. He's got all his paint on there and all of his little holes for his stars. And what's your opinion? And what do you think so far?
Too much paint.
Okay.
But I can fix that eventually if it doesn't work out too well.
Yeah.
I just feel like it just looks like too much.
Okay. So we'll see what happens and we'll update you guys. And now let's look at Alyssa's. Ta-da.
Just the right amount of paint.
And what do you think so far, Alyssa?
I think I'm doing pretty good. You can tell who the true artist is here.
Oh. Fighting
Shots
words.
fired.
Oh.
There's no paint on there. It's fine.
Oh, goodness. All right. And are you excited to get blending and see how it turns out?
I want to see how it turns out.
Awesome. And your plans were to put the lights around the outside, right?
Yeah.
All right. Let's get to it. Mommy still got to put her paint on, so
Yeah.
I got to get to it.
I'm starting my blending.
All right, I think it's time to show you guys what mine is looking like paint-wise. So let's see here. All right, I think I did a good job with the amount of paint I put on here. So let's see how it turns out once I start blending it. And here's a little update on Alyssa's.
Bob Ross.
And over here we have an update on Alex.
Too much.
Bob Ross with too much paint.
All right, let's keep going, guys. And since you guys are using both of the sponges that were available, I think I'm gonna grab a brush. What size brush do you think I should grab, guys?
About the same as this one.
All right, so let's get this one here.
Oh my gosh.
And I think we all decided we would add this like glittery stuff afterwards.
Yeah. What is the glittery stuff for?
Okay, it's got clear with just a bunch of glitter in it. It makes it look pretty. All right, here I go.
Oh.
I'm moving on to my metallic blue, I should say.
Your inner.
Yeah, I'm about to as well.
My inner blue.
I just
Okay.
gotta spread this wet paint around and then splatter. Not splatter, but sponge.
Yeah, and I'm telling you, having you guys here is helping me a ton because I was really
Unsure of yourself?
unsure of myself, but you guys are helping out and I appreciate you joining me.
No problem.
Another update, here is Alex.
Soaking up paint.
Yes, because you really feel you did what?
Messed up.
No, not messed up. You put too many large globs of paint, you feel, right?
Yeah.
So, but I think that it's looking rather nice, just looking like it needs some blending.
This is all blended.
Oh, okay.
I need to add the lighter colors again.
Okay, so maybe that's a way to salvage this?
Maybe.
All right.
I might just start over.
Well, let's finish this one and see how it turns out, and then if you'd like to make another, we can do that, right?
Yes.
And then an update.
Doesn't look good. I'm not putting the wall I need you on.
Okay. And then here's an update on mine. I'm starting to work my way in. I do want to blend the outer edges a little more so it looks more like what Lissy's got going on here.
I put too much pink.
But you know what you can do? You can do like Alex was talking about and just add a little bit of blue.
I mean, it looks decent.
Mm-hmm.
I just think I put too much pink.
Well, you know you can always add a different color if you would like,
Yep.
right? Okay, let's keep going. I really think I like the sponge method a little bit more than what I'm doing with the brush. So I'm going to go see if I can find another sponge brush to blend mine a little bit better. So I will be right back.
Mm-hmm.
I've taken over your sponge.
Yep. Is it
And-
dry?
Yes. And you feel like you're happy with how yours is?
I can show them if you'd like.
I'm sure. But you know what you still haven't done? What's the last step that they did? The splattering of the paint. Yeah, so the video showed us how to make it kind of like stars and stuff like that. And what they did is they took a paintbrush with some white on it and just kind of tapped it over top of the project. And we're going to move yours up a little bit so it doesn't get on the floor. How's it looking, Liz?
Good.
Mine, you like it?
Mm-hmm.
I'm a blending.
Do not show them mine.
Yours is still a work in progress?
Mm-hmm.
To be honest, I've actually enjoyed this. And this is how mine is looking right now. And I'm really excited to add the stars to it with the white paint. Alyssa's already added hers and it's looking gorgeous. Nice job, my dear. And Alex is over here blending a little bit more and making some progress, right, Alex?
Mm-hmm.
Having fun still? Of course, because we're together.
Yes.
Right. That's the face of concentration. so we've seen what the paintbrush and splattering method does, so I've decided to go ahead and use a toothbrush instead and see how that comes out. Alyssa, would you like to record me while I do that so we can show everybody? Alright, so I'm going to just put a little bit of paint on here because I've never done this before, so I don't know exactly how it's going to turn out. In fact, maybe I should test it on something first so I don't mess it up. Alright, let's see what happens. I'm not seeing any paint coming off of there.
Too much.
No paint came off.
Did you not put enough?
Woo! No, I think I got too much. Maybe I just have a really good toothbrush.
I think you're doing it wrong.
Oh, okay, it's working. Okay. Alright, I think I just put too little paint the first time, so I'm gonna put some more on here. And we're gonna give it a go. Alright, Alyssa, you ready? Ooh, pretty.
You really should have done this first.
Yeah, yours looks really nice.
Oh, thank you, Alyssa. Appreciate it.
I'm gonna have to try that with mine.
So let's compare them. Let's move mine closer to yours, and maybe the viewers at home can comment below which method they think turned out better and what they would use on their project. So on the left is mine, and on the right is Alyssa's. What's your opinion, Alyssa?
I like yours the best.
Yeah, the method with the toothbrush. Yeah, I think it spatters them a little bit better than the paintbrush did.
It's more inconsistent.
Right.
Give me that toothbrush.
Okay, you want to try it?
Yes.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'd like to add some of this glitter as well.
So I think I know what you were doing wrong. You were going up this way instead of down, because look,
Yeah, look at
even
that.
with barely any paint left on
Very
it,
good.
it still gets.
Oh, it's looking good.
So you can vary the amount of paint to change the consistency. Like you can make little star clusters. So that's what I'll do for the center. I'll make a very big star cluster. I'll put a star cluster here and a star cluster here, and maybe one right there.
Try. So you're gonna use the toothbrush method as well?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, we have finished with the, I guess, first round of what we needed to do. We painted them and we added our stars, and I added some glitter around the outside in the darker areas. Alyssa has all of her paint and stars on hers. And Alex, let's show off how yours has finished up with the paint. He decided, oh, are you coming over?
Yeah, you're supposed to go.
Yeah, come over, because I don't want to lift yours. It's still quite wet. So, whoop, there you go. So he added a few like star clusters to his and did a really good job blending it all together from what you had with all that paint.
I think I might just blend these to make them like little white spots.
All right. Whatever you would like to do, but now, camera up here. So now the only things left that we have to do are add the lights to them, and for those that wanted to make them 3D Wally and Eve, we're going to do that. So let's get to it. Well, what do you guys think of this craft? Did you have fun?
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you much. Thank you much.
Thank you much.
Thank you so much, Sariea, for sending us these supplies to make this craft. I actually really enjoyed it, and I'm pleased with how mine turned out, as well as Alex and Alyssa's. We used different methods when it came to the lights, right? So, Alyssa, why don't you show what you ended up doing? You didn't want to poke holes, so you decided to do what?
I decided to put it around as a border, and then I actually had enough to wrap it around twice, so I just intertwined it on the second loop. And this little guy is being really annoying.
Well, we can fix that later.
Yeah.
And then for mine, I ended up just hot gluing all around the back here, just random places for the lights to shine through. Because what I found was when I first tried to match up with the holes that I made in the beginning, the light actually just shone through this canvas really nicely to the point where I didn't have to worry about matching up the holes. Alex, you did end up having to match up the holes, and why don't you show everybody what you did?
Well, this is the end piece, and I just taped the back.
Lots and lots and lots.
Lots and lots and lots.
But you matched them up with your holes, and you, in fact, had to make your holes a little bit bigger so you could see it better.
Sometimes, yes.
Yeah, and the reason is because that particular canvas is got a hard back on it. So if you get a canvas, if you're wanting to make this project, the viewers out there, and you want to make this project, I highly suggest you get this kind of canvas that is just a stretched canvas that does not have the hard board on the back of it, because we are going to show you all of our projects in the dark so you can see how it lights up, and you'll see what I'm talking about as far as it shining through the canvas, no problem at all. So let's show them all without the lights out first. Put our projects next to each other. Can you get it up there, Alex? I said without the lights, but thanks. And then we are going to go ahead and show you what it turned out in the dark. But before we do that, we do want to close out this video and just say thank you for watching. We hope you really enjoyed it. And we'll see you in the next video.
Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that bell icon so you are alerted every time we post more joyful content. Thanks so much for watching. Enjoy this video.
Yes. Enjoy the finished products. Yes. And again, thank you so much for watching, and be sure to check out everybody else's videos that are a part of this swap
Down in the description.
Yes. I can't wait to see what they came up with.